Welcome back to the channel, SPX Army and everyone else. I just returned from Bitcoin Vegas. I had a great time, but I'm itching to get back to the charts and videos, so content will resume right now at regular pace after I'd taken a few days off to attend the event. Hope you had a good week too. In today's video, we're going to talk about, is SPX6900 a good buy right now, or do you think there's going to be a dip you should hold out for? Obviously, SPX has been one of the hottest meme coins of the last week, and this is during a time when most of the market has been down. So that's the question we're going to dive into. Before we get into that, don't forget to check out my go-to crypto exchange, BTCC. They are fully licensed and available to traders in the USA, Europe, Canada, and everyone else. Everyone else, no VPN, no KYC is needed. If you go through my referral link at the top of the video description area, you get up to $10,000 in bonuses. And right now, BTCC is doing a futures trading competition. They're giving away $50,000, and you can win a part of that prize pool if you are a high volume futures trader. So definitely check it out. There's a little bit over 2 days left in the contest. Now let's dive into SPX. So obviously this coin has been hot lately. The 7-day chart is trending up. Specifically, SPX is up 11.5% on the week. And during that same time frame, the rest of the market has been down. Bitcoin is down 4.5%. on the 7-day. That's despite the Bitcoin Vegas conference was going on this week. Ethereum, that's SPX's home chain. They're roughly flat on the week or down 0.3%. Ripple is down 7%. Solana down 11% on the week. Doge down 15%. Cardano down 10%. So SPX is up 11.5%. That puts it firmly at number 5 best performer on the 7-day of all memes across all chains, big or small. So why is SPX up exactly? Well, we don't really know. There doesn't appear to be a specific reason for its rise this week. It is worth noting, though, that if you look at Ethereum's chain, ETH is obviously SPX's original home blockchain. If you look at ETH's 7-day chart, so ETH overall on the 7-day, it's still roughly flat, but at one point, 4.5 to 5 days in, ETH was up 15%. on the week and trading at $27.65. Now it's trading at $25.73, roughly $200 down. But if you look at SPX's week-long chart and then Ethereum's week-long chart, they are very, very similar, which of course, follows the rule that the biggest blue chip memes on each chain are going to trade in similar chart patterns. Now, this article here in Crypto News Magazine, they point out that maybe it's just FOMO that is causing the rise. They notice that the holder count of SPX has accelerated at a slightly higher rate than normal in the last few weeks. That could be once holders saw the price was going up a little bit, they figured it was just going to keep going stratospherically up, and maybe this was the time it was going to hit those $100 billion or $160 billion market cap price predictions that Murad keeps making. I don't know. FOMO could be part of the reason for the rise. I don't think the whole thing. Then this article also points out that whale holdings of SPX have actually decreased lately. Wallets that hold between approximately $1 million and $10 million worth of SPX, they have reduced their total value of these wallets has gone down by 10%, even though the total market cap of SPX has gone up during that time. But whales are still buying, like this guy right here. Just yesterday, he bought $430,000 worth of SPX on Solana. And I certainly don't think it's locally topping either right now. Now, this is pretty cool. SPX6900, they put up a truck billboard at Bitcoin Vegas with their coin's logo, calling it the new Bitcoin. That's pretty ballsy. Remember, this conference was a Bitcoin-specific conference. Bitcoin maxis typically kind of shun all coins and meme coins especially, so this was ballsy. Sort of like, while we're on the topic of Bitcoin Vegas and conversations I was having with people there, a lot of people were comparing Murad to Michael Saylor. Like, Murad is the Michael Saylor of meme coins, or a meme coin specifically. They both bull post until the death of their specific coin. They both are huge whales, have large positions of their coin. They both keep adding to their positions and never selling. So I think it's a pretty good comparison to make, and that is one of the reasons for both these coins, Bitcoin and SPX's success. And now just a few examples in the last couple of days of how truly diehard this community is. This community member, he is writing a book about SPX6900. He's not some famous person. He's just an average person in the SPX army. He wants to educate people on what makes this coin unique, special, and different from all the other cryptos out there. That's a lot of time and effort he's putting into this. Very impressive. This guy here just got his grandpa to buy SPX6900 and a decent amount, about $2,000 worth. It's pretty good. I've heard of a lot of kids getting their parents to buy a coin. I've never heard 2 generations above. SPX is breaking barriers. This guy right here just wrote a pretty good thread about why SPX is up this week. He kind of agrees with what I'm saying. People are just appreciative of it even more right now. They're kind of rebelling against just all the rugs and all the cabal themed tokens that, with the supply control and all that. So at this point, people, a coin that they can fully trust, and they love the community and they love the leader. They're just even more appreciative right now than ever before. So anyways, in conclusion, do I think SPX is at a local top right now and it's going to pull back? Absolutely not. I definitely don't think so. I think it is up lately and it's going to probably stay up, but I think it's up due in part to Ethereum being up and SPX is one of the blue chip memes. I think it's also up because Murad's TikTok page is really starting to take off. He only created that 3 weeks ago and it is getting way more traction than we anticipated, even given his huge Twitter following. He's just tapping into a whole new market there. And also it's up because remember, the market has been up lately, which means a lot of rugs and scams have been just sort of saturated the market a little more so than usual in the past weeks. So I think people are even more appreciative of these diehard cult communities like SPX6900. The money is flowing back into the top few memes and away from all the low caps. That's it for now. Ben Crypto signing out. SPX Army and everyone else, drop a comment down below. Say hi, do whatever you want. Hit the like, subscribe button. I'll be back later with a new video. Later.